Hi, this is Pastor Greg, coming to you maybe not live, but alive. Alive with hope and anticipation of all the opportunities that God has for us to be God's people in the world. Our opportunity for this week comes to us from the 10th chapter of Matthew, beginning with the 40th verse, where Jesus tells us, "Whoever welcomes you welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me." And Jesus continues, "And whoever gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones in the name of a disciple, truly I tell you, none of these will lose their reward." Simple acts of kindness can make a huge, huge world of difference to people. An example is a story I heard once. An elderly couple were arriving late to the city of Philadelphia, and all of the places that they normally stayed, as they were regular travelers, were full. They stopped at this 2-star hotel. It wasn't very nice, but they stopped there and they walked into the nighttime hotel clerk as it was late, and they said, "Please, sir, please tell us that you have a room for us. Please, it's late, we're tired, and every place else is full." And the nighttime clerk said, "Well, I stay here and I work all night and don't go to sleep until later in the morning. You can have my room. It's not as nice as the others, but it's clean, and you should be able to get a good night's sleep there." And so that's what they did. In the morning, the elderly couple were having breakfast, and they asked the waitress if the nighttime clerk was still there, and indeed he was. And so they asked her if he would come and speak to them. And so he did. And when he got there, the elderly couple thanked him very much for sharing his room with them. And then they asked him, "How would you like to be the general manager of a luxurious, beautiful hotel?" Well, he wasn't sure what they were talking about. And so the elderly man introduced himself to the nighttime clerk. And he said, "My name is John Jacob Astor. In 4 years in New York City, at that time, the world's biggest and most luxurious hotel was built, the Waldorf Astoria. And that nighttime manager became the general manager of that luxurious hotel that was known for its hospitality and its beauty and its luxury." A little act of kindness can make a world of difference. Sometimes we think, well, if we do an act of kindness, maybe we'll get some reward, kind of like that nighttime clerk did. He wasn't expecting it, but boy, did he get a reward. But we followers of Christ have it a little bit backwards. You see, through Christ, we get the reward first. Forgiveness, salvation, God's love for always comes to us. And because of that reward, we can, and we're free, and we have all these opportunities to be God's people, doing even small acts of kindness that can make a world of difference. Thanks be to God for these opportunities that we have, freed in Christ.